So those are the ones that we've broken. So they're rubbish, throw them away. And you know, you can get these for about $1 for a pair usually. So that's the backing plate. So it's got the rivets in it, and that's the tie strap. They go together like so. And that sort of scalloped edge faces down. So that faces down in the direction of the drive teeth. So that's going to run against the bar of the chainsaw. So all we've got to do is put it together. Okay, so lay the chain out on the bench. Make sure that it's got no kinks in it and that it's actually round the right way, because you can actually put it together inside out. So test fit it and fit the link. And then what we're going to do is put this in the spinner side of our chain breaking tool, and we're going to swage those rivets over. Okay, so we've placed this in between the backing anvil here and the swaging, the rotating swaging tool. And what we're going to do is just slightly tighten that up so it's bearing against the swaging tool. And we're going to give it just a little drop of oil with the oil can. That's plenty. So we've got 2 rivets to swage. The idea is that we do the first one sort of halfway, and then we do the second one 100% complete, and then we come back and finish the first one. And the reason you do that is because sometimes you can slightly bend that link. It just helps pull it up a little bit more evenly, and especially if you haven't done a few of these, it's probably the way to go. So we just crank the handle like so, and on the backing handle we just start to increase the pressure. Now don't be afraid to back it off and check on your progress as you go. You know, if you're not familiar with how this works, then you're probably going to need to do a little bit of I suppose a slow run to start with, just to make sure that you're getting it right. Remember, the first one we only want to do sort of halfway. That's probably enough. Back her off. And so basically that's been swaged enough to hold it together, but not hasn't been done the whole way. We're going to put it back in, and we're going to do the second one now. These wheels on the side are actually to hold the chain level, keep everything straight. Depending on the quality of your spinning tool, they may or may not line up properly. Okay. Make sure that's all sitting nicely together. And away we go. Now, it's better off to stop and check on your progress rather than swage it too far and have a link that's completely stiff and won't go around the sprocket and the chainsaw. So you can see what we've done there. You can see it's more fully formed than that one. The test is you shouldn't be able to get your fingernail underneath. Now, that seems pretty loose. Probably needs just a little bit more. Put it back in, and we're just going to give it just a bit of a harder spin there. Right, that should just about do it. Yep, that's pretty nice. And to complete the job, just go back and do the first one, finish it off. So in an ideal world, those 2 rivet heads should come out at about the same diameter. Let's check how we've gone here. Probably a little bit more required. So in the end, you get to make your chainsaw chain pretty cheap. And provided you buy a good quality chain to start with, it should last a long time. The rivets should never come apart, obviously, because it's pretty dangerous if that happens. All right, I reckon we're there. Yep, there we go. And there you have it. That's how you make a chainsaw chain from a roll. Thanks for watching.